With the heat of summer just around the corner, here's a way to make your own frozen delight of sorbet, which is not only healthy but also easy to make. I mean, you don't need an ice cream machine or anything like it. So here we go. If your fruit is not overly sweet, you'll need some powdered sugar that you'll add some water to. And then let it boil for 5 minutes and add some lemon juice to that. That prevents the syrup from going all crystallically sugary, you know, or at least that's what I've been told. If you don't need that, directly go and cut your fruit into itty bitty pieces. My melon wasn't soft enough to just squish it into smallest pieces, so you can opt for a kitchen machine to make it all smooth. Then, if you want, you can add the syrup and give it a good stir. Keep in mind that the warm version will be overly sugary, but once it is frozen, it won't taste as sweet. I realized later on that the syrup was just a tad too much for my fruit here. Then pour that mixture into a wide dish of your choice and off into the freezer. Now this might be a bit tedious, but this could be easily done between some watching as a break. So first you gotta let it rest for 2 hours, and as you can see, the edge is getting kinda solid, so take our trusty fork and mix it all together and break apart those ice crystals. We gotta keep those as small as possible. Once that's done, off into the freezer again for now our first 30 minutes. As you can see, the mixture is getting a bit more solid. We gotta keep mixing that and breaking those pesky, huge crystals into tiny pieces. Now the second 30 minutes. Ooh, it's getting harder. Again, mush those pieces all around, especially those from the edge. Don't forget to flatten it out at the end and off again. We continue doing this until we have done that for the 5th time. Even though it is pretty much frozen, it is still malleable, so give that the last stir and mashing, even it off, and 1 last hour. We do that again and you're done. Cover this frozen deliciousness and keep it in the freezer, obviously. Serve as you wish, but I'd let it rest for 4 to 5 minutes, then mush it up again and then serve it. I actually made those balls by mushing them into the ice scoop and toss them into the freezer for a few extra minutes. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. If so, please make sure to drop a like and tell us which kind of sorbet flavor you like the best in the comments below. I'm a sucker for sour cherries. Thank you for watching till the end and subscribe if you don't want to miss our weekly videos. Have a delicious weekend and see you next Friday!